Yes, good night, everybody. Good night. Live. Yep. Got the products we're going. We be talking tonight about acid and alkaline balance. And we want to get the people involved tonight. We want to ask a little bit. I will ask a lot of questions that we're going to do a little class. So make sure you all have all your pen and paper on hand to answer the question. Enough love to everybody. Good night, Carol. Good night. Micah Phillips. Good night, Ruby Hudson. Good night. Everybody's watching. Thanks for watching. Hello, Tamika. How you doing? Bobby Lamont Anderson. Blessed love to you, my brother. Emmanuel Moore. Good show. Shuba. Good night. Katil. Good night. Lauren Gabi. Good night. Now tonight we're going to talk about acid alkaline balance because we have a lot of people talking about alkaline, and acid. So we want to get a story straight tonight. Hi, good night, David. Good night. David Gordon, blessed love to you. Diana Moran. Good night, Leon Harley. Blessed love to everybody. Thanks for watching. Jackie Hudson. Now we try to have educational program for our people so that we can learn about the body, how the body function. All right, Denise, good night. All right, Nika and Diana, Winston, Tucson, good night. Blessed love. Smiley. Give thanks, Yeah. So, we have a lot of people talking about alkaline and acid balance. And we heard Dr. Sebi talked about alkaline. And this one come and bring it up, alkaline. And everybody talking about alkaline, yeah? So tonight we're gonna ask a few questions to the audience so that you can answer the questions, okay? Right here. What is acid and what is alkaline? We know that acid have more ions, hydrogen, ions, and alkaline substances have less ions, hydrogen ions. So there is a balance in them, right? We're going to talk about that. Now we have everybody talking about the body's supposed to be alkaline, and cancer can live in an alkaline system, and cancer can live in this. So how come a lot of people dying from cancer and they're alkaline? You know what I'm saying? Huh? There is some truth to what people are saying, but people are being misled. So when a person come and they have cancer and they go and deal with all these alkaline foods and they still die, then what do you say? You know what I'm saying? So let's look at what is acid, what is alkaline, okay? Now, over here. These are what we call acid foods, weak acids. And you have strong acids. So tonight we're going to ask you some questions so you could get involved with the teachings. All right? So the first question is over here. First question. And I want you all to pay attention, so they can't fool you all. Acid alkaline balance. What is the pH of the blood? What is the pH of the blood? If you all been looking at the program and following what we've been teaching, you're also supposed to know what is the pH of the blood. Give me the pH of the venous blood, the capillary blood, and the arterial blood. I'm waiting now. So you all are getting involved with what we're doing. What is the pH of the blood? Ava? 7.35? Wonderful. That's a good question. So the pH of the blood is 7.36 to 7.45. That's the pH of the blood. What is the pH of the outer layer of the skin? Because they all have a pH. They're trying to fool you all. The pH of the bloodstream, somebody was really correct, between 7.36 and 7.45 or 7.39. That's the pH of the arterial blood, the venous blood, and the capillary blood. What is the pH of the outer layer of the skin? Wonderful. Yes, Rose, you got it. 4.5. What is the pH of the outer layer of the skin? Somebody said 6. Somebody said 8. Somebody said 5.5. The outer layer. You get it there, Mr. I think it's Ian Gill. You're close. Now, the pH of the outer layer of the skin is 5.2. That is the pH of the outer layer of the skin. So that's acidic now. Right? Remember we just said that the pH of the blood is 7.36, 7.45. Right? The pH of the outer layer of the skin is 5.2. Next one. What is the pH of the inner layer of the skin? What is the pH of the inner layer of the skin? Now there's outer layer and there's inner layer. Shermer 5. Tavia said 4.5. Somebody said, Hassan said 7. The pH of the inner layer of the skin is not 7. See, because everybody talking about alkaline. You all have to learn these things. So the pH of the inner layer of the skin is 5.7. 5.7. All right? Somebody kind of close. Not 9, 6 or 5.7, right? So the pH of the outer layer of the skin is 5.2. And the pH of the inner layer of the skin is 5.7. What is the pH of the large bowel? What is the pH of the large intestines? We call it the large bowel. 6.5, 6.3, 4.3. I like that. You all get, they get the name in it. What is the pH of the large bowel? The pH of the large bowel, which is the large intestines. 6.3? Nope. 7.35? Go a little further? No. 6.3? No. The pH of the large bowel? 7? No. Let's go again. 7? No. Tyreek. Ian Gill, 4.5? No. That's the large bowel we're talking about. 8? There we go. The pH of the large bowel is 7.8 to 8 pH. So that person is right. Who got it right? Yes, all right, wonderful. Magabi got it right. So the pH of the large bowel is 7.8 to 8.0 alkaline. But the pH of the inner layer of the skin is 5.7 acidic. Tell you what, I'm fooling you all. What is the pH of the saliva? What is the pH of your saliva? Your pH of your saliva. When you chew your foods, what is the pH of the saliva? 6.8, 5.5, 5.5. Yeah, it was close, Darrell. Darrell is going on, brother. 5.3.0. So we're going a little fast. So the pH of your saliva is 6.0 to 6.9. That is the saliva. That is the pH of your saliva. What is the pH of your pancreatic secretion? What is the pH of your pancreatic secretion? Or the pancreatic juices? Because your pancreas have a pH. And remember we said before that your pancreas is the most active gland in the digestive system. It is part of the earth system. It carries a pH. What is the pH of the pancreatic secretion or the pancreas juices? Let me hear them. Let me see. 6.2? Nope. 4? No. 6.7? No. 8? Oh! Who got it? Ian, you're a real wise man. 8.3. So the secretion or pH of the pancreas is 8.0 to 8.3. That's the pH of the secretion in your pancreas. When you get diabetes, long term, it's because you kill the pH of the pancreatic secretion. All right? What is the pH of the urine? What is the pH of the urine? What is the pH of the urine? Miriam, 6.2. 8, nope, not 8. 7.0, no. 7.5, nope. So let's go. The pH of the urine is 6.0. And the reason why the pH of the urine is 6.0 because there is always the kidney now always chucking acid through that particular area. So the pH of the kidney, especially in the morning, is supposed to be between 5.0 and 6.5. Acidic. All right? So we're looking at the pH of the body now. I want you all to write them down for me so they can't fool you all. What is the pH of the small intestines? What is the pH of the small intestines? Linda, Hardy, 6. Samuel, 6. Travia, David, 7.9. Emmanuel Moore, 6.0. Urine is acidic. Very true. Right. The pH of your small intestines between the duodenum is what? 6.5. Small intestines. Between duodenum and small intestines. What is the pH of the stomach? That's what they're catching you all now. What is the pH of the stomach? The pH of the stomach is what? Let's go to the pH of the stomach now. Emmanuel Moore, what is the pH of the stomach? The stomach pH, very significant. No, not 6. There we go. There we go. The stomach pH is from 2 to 5.5. Or it might go to 3.5 or 3.6. That is the pH stomach. So the most acidic part of your body is your stomach. But hear this now. Hear this now. Your stomach, although your stomach produces acid and is the only part of the body that's very acidic, your stomach also produces what? Mucus. Mucus, because everybody talking about mucus diet and mucus diet and mucus. But the same stomach that has a pH of 2.0 to 3.6 or 3.5 also secretes mucus. And the purpose of your stomach producing the mucus is to protect the stomach lining or the walls of the stomach from the same acid that your stomach produces. So you can't be talking about alkaline and alkaline and alkaline. Well, go again. Let's go now. Next question. Strong acids come from what? There's weak acids and there are strong acids. Strong acids come from what? Strong acids come from what? Strong acids come from what? You moving? Strong acids come from what? What do we eat that give us strong acids? Yeah, the stomach produces that. But we're looking at strong acids come from what? They come from what? No, that's right. Meat, flesh foods, proteins. So they call it so-called meat. So strong acids come from something very smart. Meat. I love that. I love that we're in classes. Which consists of what acid, and what acid? Strong acids come from flesh foods, proteins, which consists of strong acids as what? As what acids? No, not citrus. No. Strong acids come from flesh foods, which consist of what? A, B, C, and acids. Let me see. Fruit? No. Coffee? No. Let's go again. See, we have to learn now. So, strong acids come from meat, which consists of what? Uric. U-R-I-C. Sulfuric. S-U-L-F-U-R-I-C. Sulfuric acid. And phosphoric acid. So, strong acids come from flesh foods, which consist of uric, sulfuric, and also phosphoric acids. Okay, don't forget that now. So y'all can learn the stuff. And we all eat all that meat on a regular basis. So the more flesh food you eat is the more strong acids you produce in the body, which come from uric, and that's why a lot of people have gout, because a lot of uric acid. And that's the reason why when you have kidney troubles,
kidney disease, you're not supposed to eat too much flesh foods because of the strong acids that's in the flesh foods that will have your kidney working extra hard. You have to learn these things now. Now, next one. Weak acids are from what source and what are they? Weak acids is from what source and what are they? Weak acids, no. There's strong acids and there are weak acids. So strong acids is from what source and what are they? Yeah, that's salt. The reason you don't eat the flesh foods. Let's go again. Weak acids are from what source? That's right, fruit. There you go. Fruits. This person is fine. Who got that? Tyreek Fields, wonderful. And vegetables, very wonderful. Weak acid. And what are they? What are the weak acids? They're strong acids, they're weak acids. What are the weak acids? Yeah. Citric, yes, right, yeah. Citric acid. Which one again? Oxalic acid. Oxalic acid. Oxalic acid. Citric acid. Which one again? Nitric acid. Wonderful. So we know for a fact that the weak acids come from fruits and vegetables, and they are citric and oxalic acid and other acids and nitric acid are very weak. Right? Now there are difference between the weak acids and the strong acids and where they are eliminated. Alright, we're going to go to that now. When the body increases the elimination of volatile acids, which they call weak acids, it increases the rate of what? When our body increases the elimination of volatile, what we call weak acid, it increases the rate of what? Got a question right? Read the question for me. When the body increases the elimination of volatile acids, which they call weak acids, it increases the rate of what? The question, look at right over here. Could you read it though? When the body increases the elimination of volatile acid, which they call weak acids, it increases the rate of what? Remember that volatile acid come from fruits. All right? That we call them volatile acids. When the body increases the elimination of these volatile acids, it increases the rate of what? Check my mic. You don't put your hand on the mic. The mic is on the top. Just keep it on the bottom. That's right. Hold on 1 minute. Be coming up there. You all could hear me now? Are you hearing me now? The mic is on. Are you hearing me now? Wonderful. When the body increases the elimination of volatile acid, which is weak acid from fruits, like these over here, they call volatile acids. When the body increases the elimination of volatile acid, it increases the rate of what? Digestion? No. No. All right. When the body increases the elimination of volatile acids, it increases the rate of what? Digestion? No. What is it? All right, let me go a little fast. It increases the rate of what? Perspiration. Don't forget now. P-E-R. We in school. When the body increases the elimination of volatile acid, which is weak acid, it increases the rate of perspiration. Don't forget now. Anytime your body increases the elimination of volatile acids, like these, volatile acids, it increases the rate of perspiration. perspiration, because the weak acid goes one way and the strong acid goes the other way. That's very important. We have to learn these things so they all don't get cancer fast. All right? The lung remove acid waste from our bloodstream by oxidizing weak acid in the form of what? The lung, which is one of the organs of elimination. The lung remove acid waste from the bloodstream by oxidizing weak acid in the form of what? Perspiration. We are going to put in. No? CO2. Huh? CO2? Person smart. Who said CO2 there? The lung remove acid waste from the bloodstream by oxidizing weak acids in the form of what? Answer is what? Not saliva. No, not the blood. Not mucus. No. Not that at all. The lung throws out what? What the lung throws out? The lung throws out what? That's right. There we go. There we go. Carbon dioxide. So the lung remove acid from the bloodstream by oxidizing weak acid in the form of carbon dioxide and moisturization or vaporization. A person at least the person knows what's going on, ain't it? Wonderful. Next one. We're learning. Uric, sulfuric, and other acids must be filtered out of the bloodstream by what? We going again. I love that tonight. Uric, sulfuric acid, and other acids must be filtered out of your bloodstream by what? Let me hear them. Let me hear that. Where we at? Yes. No. By what? Uric, sulfuric, and other acids must be filtered out. Wait, that's right. One. Who got that right? By Israel. Wonderful. By the kidney. Wonderful. By the kidney. Wonderful. We smart. We got it there now. Liver and the kidney. So the uric, sulfuric, and other acids must be filtered out of the bloodstream by what? Liver and sent out of the body diluted in what? In the urine. Follow me. So uric, sulfuric acid, and other acids must be filtered out
by the liver or the kidney.
No, it's treated by the liver and sent out of the body diluted in the urine. Yeah, must go to the kidney first. The urine. So uric, sulfuric, and other acids must be filtered out of the bloodstream by your liver and sent out of the body diluted in urine. Follow me now. Follow me. The elimination of acids from the body requires neutralization by what? The elimination of acids from the body requires neutralization by what? You go fast again, man. By liver and kidney. The elimination of acids from the body requires neutralization by your liver and your kidney. Them is the filterers of the blood. And that's the reason why you're getting kidney disease and can't fix it. Because you're retaining too much acid. And if your kidney is not working properly, your kidney going to start to store the excessive amount of acid in your tissues. And no doctor, no PhD, no nurse could doubt that. Once your kidney is bombarded with extra amount of acid, this organ here is going to send all the excessive amount of acid when it's overloaded right back into your tissues. And that's where you're getting sick from. Because you're retaining too much acid. Follow me now. Wonderful. Now, let's look at them here. Now everybody talking about alkaline and alkaline and alkaline. They said to you that if you have your body in an alkaline state, cancer can live there. That's very true. Cancer will not develop easy in an alkaline terrain because that's where the body function. But the body also function with acids too. And that is the reason why a lot of these herbalists giving you all false information, because we just mentioned before that the stomach, although it produces hydrochloric acid that could kill you long term, acid is a bad thing, your same stomach produces mucus to protect the stomach from the same acid that the stomach produces. See what I'm saying? So you can't be too alkaline either. You follow me? Because the skin layer is 5.2, the inner layer is 5.5, acidic. The saliva is not totally alkaline either, and the urine is not totally alkaline either. You see? But because the kidney deals with the acid-alkaline balance, if there is too much strong acid from the foods we eat going into the liver, all the uric acid and all the phosphorus, which is the acid mineral, iodine, which is an acid mineral. You follow? If all these things are bombarding your liver and you got kidney disease, you can never fix your kidney disease. You can never fix no troubles in your heart, because your heart is very significant in terms of moving the blood through the circulatory system, but the blood must be free from acid and toxins. Otherwise, you're going to have troubles in your heart long term if you're prone. So although the body functions in an alkaline system, we must have a few amount of acid in the body to balance. So that's the reason why we buffer. Buffer means acid, hydrogen, ions, lots of it. Alkaline, small amount of ions or hydrogen ions. So that means if you put an alkaline food with an acid food, this is alkaline. Silicon is alkaline too. It's acidic too. Once you put an alkaline food with an acid food, remember that once you have more of the alkaline foods in the diet, you have less hydrogen ions, so you buffer the system. But if you have too much acid in the diet, weak acids alone, lots of the time the weak acid don't really bother you because they move out of the respiratory system in terms of moisturization and vaporization via your lung now. But when you have these strong acids in your body from all the flesh foods that we eat on a regular basis, then all of a sudden you start to have troubles in your liver. And then if you have kidney disease, you will never be able to repair your stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, or stage 4 kidney disease, because you are going to send all the strong acid, uric acid, and other strong acid back to the kidney. And once they get into the kidney, if your common sense, if your kidney is not working properly, your kidney is going to send all the excessive amount of acid back in your tissues. And then you're going to have more troubles long term, especially in your heart, especially in your bowels, especially in your pancreas. So how are you going to fix kidney disease if you have all these strong acids bombarding the liver and bombarding your kidney? They don't teach you all these things, man. So look at here. This is what we call a Kirby vegetable. This is cucumber. See, the brothers and sisters, this is not the same thing. This is called Kirby. This is called cucumber. The alkaline. Hear that. This guy right here, it's called orange peel. Not the green orange peel, but the yellow orange peel is cooling to the digestive system. We call this a cooling bitter.
So what this does, it drops the acid in the stomach. If the pH in the stomach is very low, if you have what we call acid reflux, hypochlorhydria, too much acid in the stomach, this drops it. But this is a cooling bitter. So if you have hyperchlorhydria, too much acid in the stomach, when you're under 50 years of age, you're going to drink the orange peel. That's good. But the orange peel is going to drop the acid so much that you can't break down your protein food like Diker does. So we have to do what we call dopa. So we're going to mix the orange peel with the dandelion root. See, we mix them together now. See? Now this over here is warming. And this over here is cooling. That's why you have to know about herbs. You cannot just go and drink some plant for the stomach, not knowing if the plant is cooling or if the plant is warming. So the cooling bitters, don't forget, the cooling bitters drop acid, the warming bitters bring it up. So if you have hypochlorhydria, meaning that you're under 50 years of age, and you want to drop the acid in your stomach, you must use the cooling bitters with the warming bitters. So when the cooling bitter is dropping the acid, once the acid gets to the normal number, pH in your stomach, the warming bitter normalizes it and keep it right there. So you don't have too much acid or in your stomach. Or you don't have what we call burning stomach, because no, it is normalized. So we call it DOPA, D-O-P-A. You normalize them together. Now, if you have troubles in your stomach and you have hypochlorhydria, H-Y-P-E-R, but you have adhesion or abrasions in the stomach walls, we have to add plants that have an emulsient effect on the stomach now. Because as I said before, your stomach can produce a lot of mucus to protect the walls from the acid. So once you drop in the dope, we're making a dopa, and you have troubles in the stomach walls now, and it is affecting the walls of the stomach, which we give you. See here? Get over here. Sea moss. See? We boil the sea moss now. See? That's where we boil it now. See? Once the sea moss get into the stomach with the cooling bitter and the warming bitter, if there is burning in the stomach, we use the sea moss or we use the slippery elm now to soothe the tissues of the stomach. That's why I see God is great and herbs is wonderful, but you have to know how to use the plants. If you have an ulcer in the stomach, we can use the plants to normalize the acid in the stomach, because the acid can bore the walls in your stomach now. We have to go to the emulsion plants. Here again. Look them over here. Smiley. See them here? They soothe the walls of the stomach. They soothe the ulcers. Secondly, if you have holes in the walls of your small intestines because you have chunks of foods going into the walls, into your intestinal tract in chunks, and putting holes in your intestines, flowing back into the bloodstream, your immune system will attack them as foreign invaders. When that happens, you start to get allergies. You start to get food allergies. And the doctors put you on these steroids. But they don't know that once you start to leak foods from your small intestines, these are the things you gotta use. See them here? You gotta plug up the holes of the intestinal walls by using sea moss and slippery elm and marshmallow. Once you plug the holes up, automatically your skin troubles will go away. Automatically your allergies will disappear too, because now you are now balancing back the immune system now. See? So and you all could always use it on your skin. See? Sea moss on the skin, on your face, as a moisturizer. See? Sea moss, see? On your skin, on your face. Especially if you have eczema and psoriasis, it soothes the skin tissue, all the minerals in there. Alright? So it's very significant. Now, over here. Alkaline acid, acid, subacid. So because we eat the food so wrong, our body in a state start to produce lots of acid in the tissues because we have our kidney being overloaded. Once the kidney become overloaded, the kidney chuck all the acid back into the tissues and cause you to have troubles in the adrenals, cause you to have troubles in the mental. You follow me? Mental troubles, schizophrenia. Once the kidney chuck all that acid back into the tissues, your body becomes so acidic with all the hydrogen ions from all the acid food you eat, you start to get mental troubles because you become deficient. So all them people in the mental institutions, check the acidity levels. It's very high. You follow me? And that's the reason why they're going to feed you a pill forever, because they don't want to teach you all nothing. So the key is to keep the weak acids more in the diet, because the lungs push them out in moisturization and carbon dioxide, and stay away from the strong acids that could damage your liver and damage your kidney long term and keep you from healing. Don't forget that now. And God put plants on the earth for everything. Alright? Don't forget, we are going back to Grenada soon in a couple of days. And we're going to have some more program over there. We have our, see over there, Smiley? See what we're doing? We're doing over there, we're doing our products now. Product line. We have our own product line. Right here. See it here? That's our own product line. Patrick does natural healing of the body, liver and skin. So when your liver is overloaded, we give you the liver and the skin when you have troubles with eczema. You know what I mean? Cold and flus. Almost sold out already. And we taking this, look at me taking it, I don't have his tongue, see? I don't have his tongue. I ain't got no cold since taking this, yeah? You'll never get cold and flus. Never. Because it builds up the immune system. Then we have one for fibroids. Women who have fibroids, fibroid formula. We have one for men for the prostate gland. We have one for circulation. We have one for the cells and the blood. Cell and blood builder. We have one to move acid from the body. Excessive amount of acid. We have things for we have one for the intestine. We have one for the daily detox. To detoxify your organs on a regular basis. Our products now. You know, black people business. You know what I'm saying? Smiley. You know what I mean? So, you want to go to Christy, you got to go to Christy Books. So I'm going to mention this here. Potatoes. Remember that a lot of people who have trouble in the stomach, when they drink milk, they feel better. Like Smiley? Speaking the truth, right? Because milk kind of soothes the stomach walls. Lots of people who have acid reflux and have it really, really bad, you can always juice a potato juice, and the potato will calm the stomach and keep you a little bit more, not very acidic, but it kind of calms it because it's more alkaline when you juice it. Okay, don't forget that. So you can go to Christy Books, KRISTYBWKS.biz, KRISTYBWKS.biz, and you can get your pamphlets. And she just called me a while ago and said that people who are ordering for pamphlets, listen carefully. We are a people. We want to stay together. We don't want no problems. We want to live in unity. Once you order for a pamphlet on christybooks.biz, please, I'm begging you, don't do it from your phones. You have to download the pamphlet, because if you don't download your pamphlet, you will not get your pamphlet, and then you will come and go back to PayPal and go through a whole set of process of wanting some of your money back. So it is very imperative that we learn to do things the right way. You go to the part of Christy Books, you order for a pamphlet, you download the pamphlet. It's coming into your phone or your computer. If you don't download the pamphlet, you won't get your pamphlet. And then you're going to say, oh, it's a fake and a fraud, and all people stay already. I don't want to hassle. You know what I mean? Secondly, if you're going to buy anything on Christy Books, on the tincture that we have, please, and I'm begging you all again, please send a name and an address and a phone number, because there are a few people now is not leaving addresses. So how we going to send the stuff to you all? It's just common sense.
And then when you all don't get it in 3 or 4 days, you all start to complain because you all did not leave an address. Please. We want to do right, and we try to do right for our people, but our people have to communicate on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? So please, if you're going to order for any tincture on christybooks.biz, make sure that you leave an address, a phone number, or a name, because when you don't leave an address, she have to email you back again. And that's going to take a couple of days for you to answer your email. And then you're going to say, oh, somebody got my stuff already, Patrick, it's fraud. You can't, no, you can't, you have to do it the right way. So I'm begging people, please, leave an address if you're going to order for a tincture. And if you're going to order for a pamphlet, make sure that you download your pamphlet so that you don't have to go back to PayPal and complain. All right, because it's happening on a regular basis now. And it's going to be very frustrating, you know what I mean? And we want to help. And if we're going to go through that process, we'll be closed down. It makes no sense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, we're here for a couple of days more. We're leaving in this week. And we hope that everybody could follow our program. We have another program coming up after the Christmas. It's a serious program we have for 21 days. And the program is going to start in the group that we have, Come Chat with Patrick does. And that program is going to deal with keeping the heart muscle in a state where all the blood going to be more alkaline to keep the heart healthy. And in the process, we're going to go on a cell and blood builder program. And after the holidays, we're going to go on a yeast and parasite program. And after the holidays, we're going back and do the build back up the cells and the blood and keep the blood moving from acid and toxins so that you can have better health and you can prevent cancer, because cancer is taking over the world. All right? So don't forget, KRISTYBWKS.biz.
So they can start ordering the parasite cleanse
You can
from
start
now.
ordering the parasite cleanse from now
ready.
because it's moving kind of quick, because I'm leaving the country soon. And that's still in the code because we have to ship things out. That's the only reason why I'm here. You know what I mean? To make sure that things are done right, you know what I mean? But start to get your cell and blood builder, because we just lost somebody in Trinidad. One of the radio personalities in Trinidad, I think, is weighing something. He just died from cancer, lymphoma. People are dying from cancer regularly every day. It is the most detrimental disease right now. People say they better get AIDS now than cancer. You understand? Because they could live with AIDS. But cancer killing people on a regular basis. So we put a program in place for people. If you can't afford the program, we will send you the pamphlet. You understand? But and we have music and thing too. We have everything. We got music. Black people supposed to support one another, to have we own planes, have we own Macy's, have we own JC Penney, have we own big building, have we own realty, have we own bank. You understand? We are generating $20 billion per year in America. Black people is generating over $20 billion per year. But what do we have in the community? We have nothing. We are letting everybody else come in our community and take what we have. We are getting pushed out of our community. They call it gentrification. You understand? These people are buying up all your buildings and pushing you out, and you go on Blake Street in Brooklyn, you will see how much homeless people, man. And mostly black people and Hispanics on Blake Avenue in the shelters. In America, we're supposed to be the richest country on earth. You have enough people with children in shelters, man. Because you all are listening. They're pushing us out. And when they push you out, they bring them other people back in, what will happen to you? You're gone. So it is imperative, of Marcus Garvey said, to get on the Black Star Liner and teach your other brothers and sisters, to make them understand that we have to own what we have in our community and stop letting everybody come in and sell what we grow in the Caribbean countries. We are lost people and we are sleeping, man. We have to support one another. So start to support your own and start to run them out of your community, and only then we're going to say we have what? Power. For now, we ain't got nothing because we don't support each other. We deal with too much self-hate and Eurocentric thinking. Start to think like what? From here, the mainland, the motherland, not the dark continent, the motherland. Blessed love and give thanks and praise to the Most High. Give thanks. Amen. Blessings. I know a lot of people might like what I say, but I'm speaking reality. You know what I mean? We have nothing. Marcus Garvey come. Malcolm X come. Eh? Patrice Lumumba come. Bob Marley come with the music. Eh? You understand? Sekou Touré come. Steve Biko come. Eh? Haile Selassie come. You know what I mean? Farrakhan come. And they all die and go on. We have nothing still. Come on, man. The Selenis come. To send the Oliver King. The learn to love your brothers and your sisters, man. Because when they're ready for all you in the Caribbean, we'll put all you in the gas chamber. You know what I mean? Alright, see the Chinese man come now. The Chinese man come with his mind. He don't come with the chain no more. You know, he come with his mind now. He put the chain on your mind, and he gonna take all what you have in the Caribbean and in the not too distant future, we gonna have a Chinese prime minister in Grenada. I'm telling you all, man. You all have to listen, man. Black people wake up from your sleepless slumber. I mean,
Alright, that's it.